What? MSPAR? What is that? MS Paint. Wait, is it? It's just MS Paint Reader, right? Or whatever the heck. Remember. Do I have to click on that? Remember. Oh my god, I'm remembering so much right now. You see a young man standing in his bedroom. Wait, you know him? Oh jeez. I thought we already remember all this, didn't we? Your eyes roll back in your head and you feel his story rush into you, panel by panel, page by page. Some of it you remember from when you were trapped in Doc Scratch's apartment, and other stuff is newer, raw and sweet and sickening. Honks and calls and gloves and blows froth together in a synaptic transmutation of an unholy cultural zygote that jolts through you like light, blasting down your cerebral cortex and out through your clenched teeth. When it's done, you collapse to the floor. Oh fuck. You remember it. You remember Homestuck. I thought you did. Maybe I forgot about that part. It's also fresh too. So many of your friends dead. Some of them more than once. Shit. Dirk. You open your eyes and Dirk is standing over you, his hand on your shoulder. Oh good, you're alive. You were starting to freak me out. Almost as much as shredded and deranged me over there is freaking me out, but let's just take this all a step at a time. Anyway, now that you're up, what just happened? Future me was being a real cryptic dick while you were conked out? Patience is a virtue, Dirk. I just had to get your time-traveling buddy informed first, so they can make the right call. Shit, okay, you don't know where to begin. You look at Dirk's face, not even trying to hide his concern for you, and holy shit, you care about him. You cared about him before you knew every tiny fucked up detail about his life, and now, with a reminder of where his story leads leaning smugly against the railing, you find you still do. He's intense, and pushy, and profoundly complicated, and right now he is helping you to your feet, his hands steady and firm on your back as you find your balance. You look back and forth between the two of them, trying to organize your thoughts as Dirk waits for you to respond. This isn't as simple as an evil Dirk and a good one. If you've learned anything from your travels, it's that everyone has a capacity for hurt inside them, and everyone the capacity for love. It's just a matter of proportion, of course, of circumstance, of time. Oh, of choice, I read that wrong. And if you're being fair, of interpretation too. Part of you wants to grab Dirk and run, to save him from this trajectory he's on. But then if you claim that level of control, are you really any better than Ultimate Dirk is himself? What the fuck are you to make these choices for other people? What gives you the right to wrench canon from the people it belongs to? People it is about. Why does it always come back to you? Make it a fucking choice. Go ahead and answer him. I'll correct you if you get anything wrong. Don't worry. You mean you're gonna change the timeline and all that? Oh, you bet he fucking will, you say. No doubts there. You pause your internal debate, take a deep breath, and explain things to your friend. This is the Mega Dirk. You mean the Mega Dick? The combo of all splinters of Dirk, fermenting in his flesh container, and not holding on to his shit nearly as well as he likes to pretend. Ultimate Dirk tis. You wish. You ignore him and continue explaining. Ultimate Dirk has done a lot of heinous shit to the people he used to care about, to the people Dirk cares about. And he's just brain blasted you with memories you used to have of, among other things, everything that will ever happen to Dirk and to his friends in the future, all in order to convince you to keep everything on that path. He wants the same thing Dirk just finished arguing with you about wanting, a future where they play the game. Dirk is still staring at Ultimate Dirk. Shit. You keep going, telling him you know it might be far-fetched from his vantage point, but this is a path he goes down. Dirk finally speaks. No, I can see it. I mean, if anyone was going uphold and I'm you but stronger, it would be all of me combined. Exactly. So now we should all be on the same page vis-a-vis what we all need to do. Which starts with this flat fuck going back to wherever they came from, and the rest of us going back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, the more people describe what my character looks like, the more terrified and horrified I am. Now I'm flat and a stick figure? I'm just a flat stick figure? It's just the worst. God, you can't even look at this guy, you think, as you look at him. He's so smug, trapped so far down the path he's planned for himself that he can't even entertain the idea that he could be wrong without it tearing him apart. The more you look at him, the more you can't stand him. Prince of heart-ass bastard destroying everything you worked to make? Fuck! Forget all that stuff you worried about before. How dare you let yourself be convinced he could be right? Your allegiance is not to the story, but to the people within it. No matter what. Do you have a plan for how to protect your friends without the tenets of canon? No? Yeah, I know, I don't. Do you give a single shitting fuck? Also no. You know he could end you immediately, but you feel freed by the number of times you've died. You do not fear him. He's not your concern. You turn to Dirk. You're sorry, you say, but fuck this guy. Don't listen to him. Everything you just remembered, all the stuff he was using to prove his point, it only makes you even more sure of what you said before. That Dirk can still be happy without all that. He doesn't have to play the game and beat it, or to beat it. Wow, listen to them try to boss you around like that, Dirk. I'll tell you what you don't do. Don't for a second think I'm too far gone to remember what it's like to be you. Don't pretend you haven't wanted to know what I know. To align every part of yourself until you know it all. Feel it all. Don't be afraid of becoming who you need to become. The ends always justify the means, Dirk. We know this. Fuck that. You're sorry to yell. You never yelled this much, but fuck that. This bitch can't bear the thought of a timeline existing without his influence or even his worldview that everything has to be painful to matter. Things are already painful enough. He doesn't have to work overtime to create more pain just so he can feel like he's in control of how much punishment he gets and how badly he deserves it. Because Dirk doesn't deserve it, you say, and you look at the one you made it for. He's not looking back at you. He's looking at Ultimate Dirk, and there's something about the soft fallen arch of his eyebrows that just folds you up and eats you whole. It's longing like you've never seen in your life, deep and consuming, with a silver glint of loathing. He's going to drown in it if you don't do something. What could you do, you wonder? You care about him, and he does about you to a degree. You know Dirk now, and you know how he loves, though it's fierce to a definite fault. He does not do it easily. You're not the one who can't get him through this. He hasn't known you long enough, but you can't be a bridge. But to whom? Part of you wants to test out a few things, to throw a couple friends at the wall and see what sticks. That doesn't sit right with you right now though. It's messy, and you know Dirk would hate having his feelings experimented on like that. Even after all this, you find yourself not wanting to do that to him. Thank fuck for your side ability to animate monologue to yourself in your head without time passing too quickly, because you really need to think this one through. You have to pick one single person to help convince him he doesn't need what Ultimate Dirk is offering. Jake? God no, not right now. He'd be eaten alive by Ultimate Dirk, and you can't do that to him. He's your friend too. Maybe a wild card. Someone Dirk doesn't know, but could get along with. MacLeod? He's like Dirk, if Dirk liked to get bossed around, so they might get along great, actually. Though you need someone who can tell Dirk what to do in this moment. So then again, maybe not. You can't hedge your bets and bring everyone, because that just overwhelmed him, plus there's no budget or time for that. The answer punches you hard in the chest, and you're about to sneak away to find out when Ultimate Dirk speaks up. Okay, I literally don't even understand what's going on. I think this ties into like the Homestuck 2 stuff, which I do not know about. That was a touching rant you just gave. Very compelling. Oh, you talk about my monologue? Or the stuff I actually said? You know what? Fine. Do what you do best and choose. Steal him away to obscurity, or leave him to his destiny. I'm not worried. In fact, as a show of trust in my younger splinter, I'll even fuck off myself until go time. On the 1 in a million chance you do actually get him to go with you, there's no way that's gonna be a good end. We all know he regret it. He'll second guess if it was the right thing every day of his life, until he realizes what a flaccid existence he's leading. But by then it'll be too late. Do your worst. What am I doing? Okay, bye, weird Dirk. There's a joke, and then he's gone. There's a beat of silence where you try to work out how to act normal, now that you know what you know, but thankfully he speaks first. Are all your hangouts this buck fucking wild, or did you really pull out all the stops for me? Well, you were about to pull out another when Ultimate Dirk just blasted off like that. It's not too late. It's not too late though, if he'll agree to at least hear you out. Well, then by all means, continue pulling. Let's see where this shit takes us. You'll be right back, Tom. I'll be right here just chilling and contemplating existence and my place in it, no worries. The zap this time is even more disoriented than your sideways universe zaps. You know why though, since you know everything. You're not sure you're supposed to be here? But Ultimate Dirk already accused you of fucking shit up, so why not fuck shit up a little harder? You want to go pick up this person, and specifically this version of this person. The version you've made friends with already isn't ready to meet Dirk yet. Probably. But thanks to your recent mind freak, you remember that this one, having lost his Dirk, might be a little more interested. Are you talking about his best bro, Dave? Whoa, what? Who the fuck are you? Okay, that answers that question. You guess you've fucked things up to the point that the candy timeline is not the same as the one you were making friends in before? This is probably the stuff Ultimate Dirk is so bent out of shape about fixing? Well, it is what it is. You didn't have time to come up with your elevator pitch, but you work best at full power to empathy, zero to planning, so here you go. Hey, you tell him. Sorry to intrude, but you have a pretty big favor to ask of him. You know he doesn't know you, but you know an alternate version of him that lives outside canon. You met and went to Olive Garden and made friends, and you promise you're legit. Bro, you said Olive Garden? You got me. That's like a magic word to get me to trust you implicitly. Okay, good to know. Don't spread that around though. Also, you like someone Iron the Mayor, so that's like 1,000,000 more points in your favor? What? Oh, I'm flat. Okay, stop reminding me that. And I am doing dick elves that's useful all day. Or any day, to be real with you. So what's the favor? Okay, whew, great. The favor is that you need to borrow him for like a quick minute so he can help you have a conversation with your universe's Dirk. At the sound of Dirk's name, he goes still. See, Dirk's convinced he needs to take the advice of yet another universe's way shittier Dirk and retcon your whole friendship mission so that they can go off and make canon happen, which ends pretty badly for a lot of people, your friends, involved. And now that you know that, you really want him to just side with you and let everyone chill and hang out and live their lives, and you're not sure of all the details about how that will work yet, but the point is that Dirk. I'm in. Great, sick, yes, okay. You take his hand and off you go. When you pop back, Dirk is standing how he was when you first met him, casually braced for an emotionally fatal impact. There's a moment where Dirk and Dave just stare each other down, like neither of them are fully ready to register the reality of the other. You really fucking hope this works, because it's your Hail Mary. Sup? Holy fuck, man, I didn't think invoking the name of Olive Garden would have this much effect, but here the fuck we are. I mean, sup? Yeah, sup? Okay, well, okay. That escalated really fast. Dave pulls him into a short, back-thumping bro hug, which Dirk weathers like a wet cat not trusting a towel to dry him off. So guys, I'll be real with you. We've already had a version of this first meeting convo, and we use like a lightning round conversational mechanism to get shit poppin'. Wait, is this like the homestuck version of Dave? But I get the feeling we don't have time for all that right now, so I'll skip a few steps for you. Our little mutual friend here says you got options. Well, they seem to think I do, but I'm not convinced. Do you have opinions about it? Sure do. I mean, I'd do anything this little pal suggested after what they just did for me, but like, what's even the situation? They don't want you to play as Spurb and some other you does? There's a little more to it than that, but yes, that's the gist. You watch them chat. This is good, you think? Good, but you're not sure it's enough. You think Dirk is your friend now, but the more you think about it, the weirder the word feels in your brain. Friendship means something different to everyone you've met. Safety, fun, a wake-up call, a person to talk to. You hope that for at least some of them, you've helped them see what is lovable inside themselves. You look at Dirk and wonder if he'll be one of those. He's being so polite to Dave, he must be afraid. Does Dirk even believe others can, of their own volition, love him? You tune back in. Man, if you wanted to argue about canon, you should have asked your bro here to get like anybody else to come along. That shit's not my forte, but seems to me that it's not some immutable bastion of narrative sanctity. It's just some shit some asshole said and did and some choices they made. Okay, well, if I don't follow the plan, beat the game, and get to where you are now, how do I know my choices will still matter? I don't know, man, you're not in my timeline anymore because of a choice you made a while back, so my mileage might vary a bit. Dirk shifts backward. You wish you looked more surprised about it. Oh. Yeah. I don't want to waste your time or anything. Just getting to talk to you is worth it, so I don't know, do what you gotta do, but like, coming from me? A guy who could have done some stuff differently himself. At least try to trust your friend. I know you don't like believing this stuff, but maybe listen to the people who like you for you, because they mean it. I'm rambling now, so guess if I had one thing to say to you, it'd just be, it's okay to not have all the answers. Yeah, that's what I tell you. Dirk nods. So, I'm processing that a lot. But I also cannot go any further in this conversation without telling you that our little friend is liminal enough to actually be able to hold the sword. Oh, holy fuck, yo, what? Oh god, this again. Oh wow, Dave, huh? Okay, bringing fucking guns to a knife fight here. I didn't expect this level of underhanded maneuvering from you, but I'll respect the play. Doesn't matter anyway. I've come back with my own cheat. What, you got your own version of Dave? We all got Daves here, okay? Sorry for the delay. I had to deal with some shit on my end. New plan. Forget us all coming or going our separate ways to fix shit. Dirk, you're coming with me. Your friend was right about one thing. Things don't need to go back to the way they were. But not for any lame reason like the power of love. I have plans bigger than that. I promise you this limp dick excuse for a friend doesn't measure up to all the shit I could show you. Will show you. Sure, it might hurt to leave your friends behind at first, and sure, you'll miss out on Jake's carnal charms, but that emptiness will fade when you realize the true power we have. Ultimate Dirk extends his hand. His cape billows obnoxiously behind him. Dirk looks at you, then at Dave. Shit, they were almost there. You have no time left to waste. You close your eyes and will the choice to come to you. Stop him. Don't stop him. One of those has to work, right? You don't feel confident. You look at Dirk, and it hits you. Ultimate Dirk was maddeningly right. It won't work if there's room for Dirk to regret it. You're not sure either of you would ever be certain it was the right choice unless you let Dirk choose it for himself. No more telling him what to do. Yeah, you make that choice. I'm done with choices. No more telling anyone what to do. When you feel the choice pricking at you, you turn it outward. You flip the power in your belly inside out and give the weight of it up for a moment to him. You wait to see what Dirk does with the thing warring at him. Can I see the choice? Oh, okay. Is he making them? Trust yourself or trust them. Wait, what the hell is this? Is this still my choice? It's still a thing, but it's in his color. You see it manifest in his brain and in yours, and your stomach plunges. It feels rigged from the start. There's no way Dirk will choose you and Dave when he's gone and framed like that. God damn it, too late to change anything yourself. You wait for Dirk to choose. Okay, I'm assuming this is his choice, not mine. Dirk turns to you, apology already on his face. No. You can tell where this is going, and you hate it. So, it's not you, it's me. Is levity helpful? Probably not, but I'm doing my best. It's not that this hasn't been a good time. I didn't expect to achieve this level of metatextual mind freak during our hangout, but I've really enjoyed it. This is a day I would not have thought was possible. He stops to hold his fist out to Dave, who, after a pause, bumps it with his own. He must know too. He turns away. Everything Dirk is saying feels forced to you, like he's trying to convince himself as much as he is to you. Still, you know you've lost. And I have you to thank for it. I go so far as to consider you my friend even. And if you frame your relative success or failure on having formed a friendship, you can call this a good end, can I? But he trails off, turning to walk toward Ultimate Dirk. As much fun as this was, this is me we're talking about here. There's no contest. I have to know. It was always gonna be you and me, Dirk. The two of them stand side by side, twin smirks on their faces. Dirk's is almost believable. Goodbye. You curl up into yourself, a hunchball on a tall tower in a single apartment in the middle of the sea. Your brain disconnects from the sounds of their conversation, of Ultimate Dirk's likely victory monologue, the static of their exit. You cry into your shitty little stick hands because you thought you fucking had this one, and somehow it feels weightier than the loss of just one friend. You feel like something bigger and more beautiful than you thought possible was at your fingertips, and now it's gone. You come back to reality at the warmth of Dave's hand on your shoulder as he crouches down next to you. His voice is thick with tears you didn't even help him through crying. Hey bro, I'm sorry. I don't know how much longer I can chill here. Like, emotionally? Can you take me home? Abandoned at sea? Okay, well, I guess that was Dirk's choice. Probably. Okay, I'm just making sure that this is actually Dirk's choice. Sorry, man. Bad end? Wait, this looks different actually, isn't it? Your heart drops and then you see who he's looking at. Guess you can call this one the bad end, yeah? Luckily for you, there's almost definitely another version of me that can't wait to sail the 7 seas of story with you or some shit. He licks his lips and raises his chin, braced for Ultimate Dirk to challenge his call. I assume with your huge fucking brain you can see that happening as we speak, yes? So no need to be a sore loser now. Wait, so we did have to make a choice here. What the heck? I thought this was Dirk's choice, huh, game? Lying to me. Be good to that me, will you? Treat him right? As right as he wants to, I promise. Anyway, I did say 1 in a million odds, so statistically you have to wuss out at least once. It's fucking gross to experience. Good thing it'll get totally assimilated into the other versions of this conversation. Now's not really the time to play the actually it's usually just a binary card. Don't want to complicate that particular issue for him, so you let it lie. You step forward, shoulder brushing Dirk's. Don't gloat, it's gosh. Enjoy your moment of irrelevance before this one goes down the drain. Deuces. Okay, loser, bye. Yes, hell yes. You stop your celebration when you notice that Dirk is a little shaky. Holy shit, what did I just do? This future you have in the works better be fucking good, my dude. Are you kidding me? They gotta unlock. Oh, he knows it. You don't tell him you don't know every single detail yet, but you understand yourself now. You'll work it out when you need to. You always do. It's okay, you think, if Dirk is a little afraid. It comes with the territory when you let people in. And he'll have even more practice with that as soon as you can zap up some more company. It won't be smooth sailing though, you warn him. As long as we move past the sailing metaphor, you can jack that difficulty level up as high as you like. Oh, are we anti-ocean here? Oh yeah, extremely. Fuck water, am I right? Yeah, fuck water as we're standing on top of water. Dirk turns his head slightly, and you know he's looking at you. He smiles, and you know he gets it. It's not about this being the real timeline or the fake one, the hard one or the easy one. It's about it being his, if he wants it. Which you realize as you watch him turn back to laugh along with Dave. He does. Victory. Okay, strange. You said it was Dirk's choice and yet it was my choice. Lies, man. All this game does is lie. You see what I mean? All it does is lie. All this game does is lie. The air between you and the two of them opens up like a wound in the universe, and you feel yourself being pulled toward it. Also, what is that weird code in the background? Achievement. Is that the game? It's totally the game code. Whack. You see him in there too, that fucking bastard. As Ultimate Dirk pulls you through what you can only conceptualize as a tear in the narrative, you turn to look at Dirk and Dave. This is sure to lead to some bullshit, and you need to confirm that they're still intact. You aren't sure where you're going next, but you don't want them to worry. As the hole starts to reseal itself with them on the other side, you give them a thumbs up, the universal signal of reassurance that things are okay. You'll be back. Neither of them are strangers to either the intricacies of plot or shenanigans, so they return it in unison. You did it. You got him a good end. Dirk Strider is your friend, you think, as you fall through nothingness. Dave can take it from here. Guess that sword isn't just for show. He really knows how to use it. What about the sword that I can use? You go flying out of frame, out of this volume, and straight into the epilogue. Oh really, do I? No, not the epilogue. God, this is impossible. You can't believe you're the main character of such a stupid story? He launches you straight into the post-game? Final chapter? Afterward? Or wait, afterward? Both of them look weird. Anyway, he launches you into the afterward, which seems to be just that drifting gray place between universes. But this time, you aren't standing in the corridor. You are hurtling along it like a protagonist-shaped missile. This is not going to end well. Sorry, T-posing god person. This really isn't your fault. Actually, that's an A-pose? That doesn't explain anything to me, though. Common mistake. Yeah, just trying to help. Is this still the asshole Dirk? I don't need your help. You brace for whatever hellish experience is waiting for you when you hit the event horizon. What? Oh, I'm back here. just bouncing along the floor. Your whole body aches, not physically, more thematically. Like you just got bitch slapped straight into the meta narrative and boiled back to the beginning. Yeah, it hurt me so bad, my whole face changed. Oh shit, are you literally at the beginning? Did you forget everything again? Oh, not that again. Quick, Hemo Spectrum, Trolls, Incestuous Slurry? Okay, did not need to remember that. But Batgirl, the fucking Magigogs? Truth, Relevance, and Essentiality? Whew, you remember. So here you are again. You guess it makes sense that Doc Scratch was behind it all in the end. Maybe he and Ultimate Dirk have been working together this whole time. Hey, you round, shiny son of a bitch, show yourself. You receive no response. The plush green room is still. In the corner, the clock has stopped. Wait, what was that? The sound of a struggle drifts from deeper in the house. Oh balls. It's Space Slick here to beat the shit out of Doc Scratch? But you thought that happened at the beginning of the game? Maybe you really have been transported back to the square one. But nothing is on fire. Space Slick sets the place on fire, right? Shit, why do so many things happen in this goddamn comic? There are just so many details to remember. You are absolutely right, reader. You follow the sound of the ruckus, turning a corner down a long wood panel hallway. A door stands open at the end of it, where two people appear to be locked in an intense struggle. Who is it? What the hell? It's a dialogue. Who's talking, huh? Hey, listen, we can talk about this. You edge closer down the corridor. The mirrors on the walls watch you like eyes. Clearly, I've made some bad decisions. I'll grant you that. The man currently hanging onto the door jamb for dear life both sounds and looks familiar, but you're actually kind of having a hard time focusing on him. It makes your head swim. Maybe because he's a character from another story. Okay, yes, I agreed that I need to take a break, but please don't put me in here with that wolf head. It's out for my blood. I don't know if I can hold it off for long. Well, who is this? I don't remember. The second figure, a woman maybe, appears unmoved by the man's pleas. You have no idea what's going on here, but one thing you do know is you can't just allow random brats to throw dudes into rooms against their will. Hey, you shout down the corridor. Both the man and the woman turn and look at you. The combined power of their gaze forces you to your knees. It hits you in the same tender place the Ultimate Dirk strike had, right in the narrative. The woman takes that chance to shove the man into the room and slam the door.
Sorry about that.
What? Oh, it's coming. Shit. Oh shit. I'm screwed.